Hey Libra, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all good, having a blessed day. I'm gonna see what wants to come out. First, let me get these brain frying things out of my ears. Just notice that. Present energy. If this does resonate, like, share and subscribe. It's always greatly appreciated. Got the Three of Pentacles on the back of the deck. First card out, the Lovers, followed by the Hermit. Decisions. Feels like there's a big choice that you need to make. You're being asked to trust there's something better out there. There's something bigger out there. You may be feeling called to go on some kind of spiritual trip, some kind of trip that helps you to go into the right environment, that helps you to switch off in some way, to go within, to process, to reflect. Maybe this means spending some time alone. The Wheel of Fortune. There's huge changes happening right now, huge shifts. You're going through a transformation. This is important, this is serious, this is life-changing. Trust your intuition. You may be doubting, like something's just going wrong, not really, maybe dismissing your intuition. You are ascending. This is a time that you're going to look back on where something completely changed, where life shifted, where something is no longer and something new is beginning. This is a new chapter, a new season, a new you. You're wise enough to make the decision. Trust your intuition. Be kind to yourself. Find some kind of middle ground. Instead of jumping in with both feet, it's like instead of jumping in the deep end or not jumping in at all, like jump in the shallow end. Make your way over to the deep end in your time, but get moving. It's time to make a decision. It's time to go all in. It's time to go all in when it comes to your purpose, when it comes to what you're here to do. The Star, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the Hermit, the Lovers, guys. The Empress, past energy. Future energy, Three of Pentacles. The Magician. Guys, there's so many blessings on this reading. I just feel to put the deck down. I don't even have the words to translate what's coming through. Someone's drilling, someone's cutting grass, it's all noise here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to carry on, just see how it goes. But this is a madness. It's a finale kind of energy. It's the masterpiece being revealed after years and years or a lifetime of work. It's that moment that, you know, like that thing of how people put hours into making the perfect meal or letting certain foods rest for months just to make one dish, and all for that one moment. A painter might spend years painting something for it to be revealed. It's like all of this time for this final show. It feels like your life is crossing over from grinding to showtime. Something's light us, that there's going to be time for you to rest. It's that soft kind of energy. But just how, like, you can look at a painting and it looks so effortless. You look at a ballerina and it looks so effortless. You look at a musician and it looks so effortless, yet they've all got blisters and they're all bleeding and they're all in pain and it's all soul-wrenching work. Like the lotus coming through the mud, the beauty coming through the mud, like the final product. You have bloomed. Now as this version of yourself, you're being asked to get after it, to go and get it. There's opportunities coming in for you to make a lot of money, for you to invest in the things that you care about. You may be receiving offers for people that want to invest in you. Take time with this. There's no need to rush. Yes, be grateful for all opportunity. But don't just accept something because it's there. Sometimes we turn down opportunities. We might be mad about having to turn them down because we feel guided to. Sometimes things happen and we feel like we've missed out on something. But often it's like you look back and you realise that you were bigger than the opportunity. Not saying we've all got to start somewhere. It's like, yeah, put in the work. Yeah, like do the dirty work, get messy. But not all things are for you. And sometimes we can only see that in retrospect. So it's just trusting in the moment, trust in yourself. Trust in the feeling, invest in the feeling. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. What do you want to feel? How does something make you feel? Sit with it, head, heart, gut. What do you really feel called to do? Justice in your favour. You are the creator of your life. You don't have to jump into someone else's story to have a story. You are the story. Like, we all have something to share. I do believe that everybody on the planet Earth should write a book, because people think they don't go through things, or people think, oh, it's not really this, it's not really that. It's like, yeah, it is. Like, even the things that you may find small, that you find normal, that you find that are things of just the ways you've always been, things that come natural to you, may not come natural to someone else, and they could learn from you. You can learn from you by being open to that. And maybe not in the case of the written word, but in some way of like documenting you. Every action that you take in this life is a documentation of you, of your essence, of your integrity, of your belief, of your... It's you. Like, you are painting a picture daily. You're painting a picture daily with your thoughts, feelings, words, actions. What is this final masterpiece going to be? What's it going to look like? It depends on what you invest in. You don't need a leg up. You don't need anyone to get you anywhere. You're going to get where you're going. That doesn't mean not collaborating. That doesn't mean being shut off to opportunities. But know your worth. There's no need to rush. It feels like, yeah, Ace of Swords, 4 of Cups, 3 of Swords. It feels like you can't really be let down or deflated or disappointed at this point because of some kind of disappointment that's already there. If I'm being real, that's how it's coming out. It's like foundation. It feels like you could have really completely lost your self-worth, where it's like no one can take that from you. Because it's like you lost it and you was good. You lost it and you still had you. Like, even when you lost yourself, you still had you. You found your way back to you. It feels like complete trust that you can make anything happen for yourself. That what's for you won't miss you. You've mastered disappointment. Disappointment is actually something that is not often spoken about, the moon. But disappointment actually causes physical illness. I can't remember which organ, because it's like different emotions affect different parts of the body and different organs. Like, I think grief is lungs. I need to tip top on my studies. I just fell off, I'll be real. But it feels like mastering that. Mastering emotion, letting things flow through you, not becoming that emotion. That even if you do miss out on something, or you feel like you've missed out on an opportunity or missed out on an investment, whatever it is, that you've delayed yourself taking an action, or if someone gives you an invitation and then takes it away, or asks you to like, or offers you something and then doesn't come through, that your happiness doesn't depend on that. It's like whatever you receive, whatever comes in is a bonus, but you're good at where you're at. You've got you. Very intuitive. Very intuitive. You might be the only one like this in your family. Like in your immediate family. This may be something that you've been struggling to accept. Yeah, seeing yourself as like, it's like wounded warrior fighting on. Lots of changes happening in your physical environment. You could be relocating, you could be changing location in terms of where you work, what you do. Some of you, it's like property development. You could be investing in property in different locations. You only had to ask, dear. That's what I'm hearing. You only had to ask, dear. You only had to ask. Some of you, it's like you saw something, a way, a lifestyle, something that you wanted to create for yourself. You saw a better way of doing something. Well, it could be anything. I've got so many different things coming through. 10 of Pentacles. It's like, how's he managed to do that? How's she managed to do that? How's he got that? How's she got that? How do they manage to live in this way, or have so much free time, or whatever it is? It's like you only had to ask, dear. Now you're living something, or you're about to be living in a way that you set out to manifest. It feels like you didn't have a clue. It feels like you didn't have a clue. 9 of Swords. It feels like you didn't have a clue. It's a very innocent, childlike kind of energy. Justice in your favour. It's like believing in the dream, but really having no idea, no strategy, no understanding. But being open. It's giving lone wolf energy, self-taught energy. You could have put in a lot of hours, a lot of sleepless nights, that 24-hour kind of vibe. It's like now you've got the keys. Some of you guys, it's like running something big or leading something. Maybe in terms of your community. Maybe in terms of, I don't know what this is. But it's something that is going to affect the physical. Going to affect people physically. It's like, this is interesting. I don't know what this is. It's like you have the power to make decisions, or the final say on things, or have been shown a way to help others physically, or help others to change their physical situation. Strength. 10 of Pentacles. The Devil. But it's coming out, the Devil's coming out like happy in their power, kind of like that physical realm kind of energy. The Sun. You can't even, some of you guys can't even see this coming. 8 of Swords, the Sun. It's like, hello, you can't even see the sun coming. You can't even see the sun coming. It feels like you're gonna be like, nah. It's like disbelief. Someone's just knocking at the door. 444. I ain't answering the door. If I ain't invited anybody, then why are you knocking at the door? I feel to check though. What? No. Eight of Swords, the Sun. It's like you can't even see it coming. Temperance. It's gonna knock you off your feet. My legs have gone like dead, like, you know, like a bit wobbly at the knees. Six of Cups. Death. It's a huge transformation, guys. And it all started with an idea. Feels like an idea, a thought, something that, you know, like the greatest inventions, everything starts with a thought. We start with a thought. We're all a thought. It was just a thought. You asked how, here you go. It's like, celebrate yourself though, because it's like you're going to be shocked, like, how did this happen? You made this happen. Yeah, there's been some divine helpers, but you've made this happen. Temperance, patience. You've mastered your emotions, you've mastered patience. It feels like grounding yourself. Feeling safe in your own body, feeling free. Feels like a clearing emotionally. Clarify. Okay. Some of you guys, it's like it's going to be extremely contrasting, because it feels like there's this energy of heartbreak in the present. Feels like a very lonely kind of path. The Hermit, Temperance, the Hierophant, Three of Swords. You could have been alone for a long time. Or that thing of feeling alone, even in a room full of people, could have just felt alone in your mind. This has been initiation. This has been necessary. Something had to take so long because it feels like you were very good at processing your emotions logically. Like, okay, I feel like this because of this. Yeah, it makes sense. Feel like this. I'll just do this because I feel like that. But something needed to be felt in the body. It could have been quite all up in the head. It's like something you needed to slow down. You may have felt like you could have felt frustrated, like you were trying to do things but you couldn't. Like your energy levels weren't right, or some kind of overthinking. It could have forced you to rest, to take it easy. Something's definitely been slowing you down. It's like, because you would have just kept going, next thing, next thing, next thing. Eight of Pentacles. It's like there's always a next thing. What needs to be changed isn't outside of yourself, it was within. It feels like this has been processed. Financial blessings in the near future. It feels like this is just going to unfold. Take the first step. Any ideas, projects, whatever it is you want to put out, something you want to do, you feel called to do, to serve. Now is the time. Have confidence in yourself. Commit. The Sun. The Racoon, the little bandit. Generous protector. Racoon, protector of the underdog, provider for those who have none. Do you wear the bandit's mask to hide the good deeds that you've done? Teach me to turn away from rich rewards or worldly acclaim, knowing that my generosity allows my warrior spirit to be reclaimed. Page 221222. Racoon carries the medicine of the protector of the underdog and provider for the young, infirm and elderly, often called the little bandit. Oh, 444 on the time. Often called Little Bandit by southern tribes, this Robin Hood of the animal kingdom teaches us about generosity and caring for others. When Racoon comes your way, you're being asked to contact your inner warrior, to become a protector and generous provider for those in need. Racoon medicine people have the uncanny ability to assist others without allowing them to become victims or dependents. Like tribal chiefs of old, Racoon tends to the need of the tribe before taking anything for itself. A troop of raccoons scouting for food is often a hilarious exercise in generosity. After rolling in the cornmeal or flour, they finally settle on their favourite morsels, giving the best tidbits to their lookout. Raccoons have a watcher behind when raiding a campsite or mountain cabin, usually the dominant male. He is always fed first by the other raiders to honour his vigilance as the group's protector. This uncommon lack of greed is as rare in the world of humans as it is in the rest of the animal world. While other creatures fight one another for the best of a kill, Racoon teaches the universal law of giving back to the source of your strength, guidance and protection. You are also reminded that benevolence and generosity come around full circle to reward the giver. If Racoon wandered into your cards today, the little bandit may be telling you to look around and see who needs your strength at this time. Speak up in defense of another instead of remaining silent when others are gossiping. Maybe it's time to share the bounty of your time, energy, or possessions with the less fortunate, but remember to help those in need develop their own protector and provider skills. In all cases, Racoon asks that you honour yourself and others equally. Provide for your own needs or your well will be dry when you choose to give generously. Chiefs earn their eagle feathers when they promote every human's right to self-dignity. Acting in this manner brings that same honour to yourself and to your family. It's giving Jesus energy, guys. I don't know what you're hearing, what you're doing here, but it's powerful. Throat chakra, creative expression. I am committed to sharing and revealing my thoughts and feelings by being creative in my communication style and using expressive language. I express myself through talking, singing, sighing, laughing and crying, and through using my creative talents. I consciously use my senses to experience my world more fully. I see, hear, smell and feel more, and I become more aware of my surroundings, such as the weather, aromas, people, nature, sounds and sights. 222. And we've got throat chakra again. I am truthful and honest with myself. I aim to overcome any fears about speaking my truth, and I speak in a loving, considerate way. And we've got sacral chakra, creative manifestation. I have the ability to manifest and create positive outcomes in my life. It is a time for me to manifest what I need. I ask myself, what do I need? I'm optimistic and creative in carrying out all of the tasks that come my way, even seemingly mundane ones, and I maintain a positive attitude in all I do. I am open to receive and I am deserving. 2929. Start with the moon. Moon in Virgo. Issues surrounding health and exercise may come to the fore. Focus on your physical well-being. Connecting to the elements, movement, dance, grounding, slowing down. Like whatever you're doing, you can tune into the breath. That karate kind of energy, like whatever, even like household chores can be. It's like there's different ways of doing things. Tune into the breath. That Karate Kid kind of energy. Meditation, the need for a vacation. Yeah, it feels like slowing down. Stress really causes so many different things. Like a lot of people try and lose weight because they think they're gaining weight because they're eating too much. And a lot of the time, especially like women and stomach weight, is stress, cortisol levels, unhealed traumas, blocks, things that are causing inflammation in the body. Having a rest, connecting to the elements will make a world of difference. Even if you didn't change anything in your lifestyle other than taking a break, having a rest, grounding, you'd see improvement. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Alice. Oh, down the old rabbit hole. 3:33 on the clock. Don't look good, does it? What number are we? Number 2, down the rabbit hole. Intrigued by the appearance of a most peculiar white rabbit running in a hurry, Alice followed him to his burrow, and then fell headfirst into the deepest, strangest hole one could ever imagine, one adorned with shelves and paintings. During the fall, 100 thoughts popped up in her mind, meaning, you have purposefully taken a risk and now everything is upside down. However, this unpleasant and vertiginous fall that you're expecting will only be temporary. You're in the middle of a destabilizing transition that will surely open up a new exciting chapter of your life. So just hang on. There is no way you won't get back on your feet soon. Key question. What do you most expect to find at the end of this uncomfortable and yet transformative tunnel? Oh my gosh, Alice in Wonderland, that is so crazy. That's just hit me. How Wonderland ain't so wonderful. And Alice went to Wonderland. What is this coming through right now? She was sitting under the tree reading a book, chatting away, everything was cushy. Then next thing, she's gone off chasing a rabbit. Okay, that thing's coming up again about like the Wizard of Oz thing, how Dorothy always had the power because she had the red shoes, and then she goes down the yellow brick road to find out it was just all a man behind a curtain. There could have been lots of opportunities you feel like you missed out on. It was for your protection. You wouldn't have wanted it anyway, and maybe you wouldn't have known that at the time. But you feel like something wasn't as it seems. Something wasn't all as great as it came across. There was two things that maybe you didn't know. Something wasn't for you because you wouldn't have wanted it to be for you. Maybe you would have wanted it to be for you because of how it appears on the surface. But you only know what you know, you don't know what you don't know. You haven't missed out. But you'd be grateful if you could see what you had missed out on. These blessings coming in are better than anything than you could mentally conceive, because the way that it's coming in is it's blessed. It's going to feel right. It feels like even if these opportunities that you actually feel like you missed out on, if you had had them, that it would have been a disappointment. You would have come back to this path, or it would have sent you off on a different, it wasn't ever what you thought maybe something was. It wasn't as good as what you thought it was. It's something you'll never know, but something you'll just have to trust. What's done is done, what's gone is gone. Divine timing's at play here. Number 29, Rael. He is outstanding for his qualities and his zeal in spreading truth and destroying slanderous writings. His behaviour is exemplary and he loves truth, peace, justice, tradition, freedom and silence. His life is enlightened through his spirit and he follows divine rules in accordance with his level of awareness. His existence on earth is of a highly elevated level. For example, without knowing why, he goes back to the path that he should never have left. The reward is a much better life and freedom from karmic ties. Alice should have stayed under the tree, this is what I'm saying. Planet Mars. Reasons for invoking: to free us from internal enemies, to give us inspiration in prayer, to clearly express ourselves in the face of adversaries, to highlight religious feelings and meditation. Page number 27. He must be careful not to feel guilt in relation to family problems, because everyone is evolving in a way that is about renewal. His house will be clean, tidy, and pleasingly decorated with flowers and incense. Wheel of Fortune. High Priestess. So the first page it opened on was page 123, and it's the Seven of Wands, a magical course in tarot by Michelle Morgan. I'm going to read this first and then check the Wheel of Fortune. The Seven of Wands represents courage. This is the moment to stand your ground, to accept the challenge of whatever lies before you. This card does not denote confrontation. Rather, it represents an inward strength and power that comes with the conviction of your own righteousness. Here you defend your beliefs without being defensive. You find the support you need and stand firm with it, whether it be a wall, a friend, or a personal vision. It is a time for heroes, and you rise to the call without question and without compromise. The Wheel of Fortune is a universal symbol of destiny or karma. The message of this card is to think before you act, as everything you do comes back to you threefold. Luck and chance are also represented by the wheel. Luck and chance are also represented by the wheel, as are the cycles of life and death, fortune and poverty. Take responsibility for your fate and be open to any new or unexpected opportunities. This card often portends a major turning point, an advantageous sequence of events, or a time for progress and advancement in any area. Don't be afraid to take risks. The wheel is turning in your favour. Page 102. Oh. going on? What's going on? Got the Four of Cups from the crystal deck. Which was also came out for the foundational factors. See what it's saying. Interesting. First page it opened on was the Wheel of Fortune. Amethyst crystal, planet Jupiter, chakra the heart. As the wheel turns, fortunes change, clarity follows, and it's a time for spontaneity, to act on whatever you've been thinking or planning. Jupiter suggests a time of expansion, growth, and unexpected opportunities. Take them now. This card suggests cycles that are a natural part of life. The four elements represented in the corners create a feeling that all life is involved in this moment. Anubis rising from the underworld on the right of the card shows potential for rebirth. The wheel spins, bringing the new you. The serpent descending the wheel represents your transformation, your ability to change your luck. Maybe you're stuck in a pattern in your career or relationship, feeling like you're going round in circles. If so, Amethyst will help you change patterns and move forward. Amethyst is a lucky crystal. Wear or carry one to see into your heart for guidance. The heart chakra suggests if you follow your feelings, you'll be moving in the right direction. If your plans are stalling or things aren't flowing, fear not, as like everything, this too will pass. The Sphinx, guardian of the temple, suggests you are being looked after by your guides, and Amethyst helping you connect to them means you can hear them clearly. So the Four of Cups, we have cobalt tone, calcite. Some of the things you want in life you have, but there is more. Perhaps you are having doubts, but when you search inside, you will find true love and peace. The inside is the middle of your heart chakra. Meditation is the root, and your personal meditations are the stepping stones on your path. Cobalt toned calcite helps you see the beauty both around and within you. And as you look inside, discover your true life path. It gently draws out inner hurts, allows you to forgive, and facilitates emotional expression. There can be a temptation to withdraw into your shell. Avoid this. Your inner search facilitates your outward expression. Maybe check the Cappy reading. Something come out about that, about going into yourself, coming out of yourself. That's the crystal on the bottom there. You might be able to see it clearer. Okay, so it's opened up on Ginger, this herbology book. Element fire. Zodiac signs Aries, Leo, Scorpio, energy masculine, planetary companion Mars. Ginger offers reassurances of safety and comfort in soothing, warming tones. Find a piece of fresh ginger that resembles a hand and picture its energies as an all-healing touch. This lovely culinary herb can be used to spice up everything from curries to gingerbread. Magical properties. Ginger's fiery energy increases magical powers and helps speed spells to manifestation. It is especially potent in summoning love and fueling power. It is a warming, healing herb, noted for its immune-boosting powers. Suggested use. Add to cocktails to toast the day and boost the spirits. Make a ginger infusion and drink a cup for its healing magic. Make ginger candy and chew a piece before spell work to increase your personal magical powers, and enjoy a sweet treat at the same time. Use ginger in love spells, Carve the initials of your intended love or someone you wish to help in healing into a piece of fresh ginger and place it in a spell jar. Burn a candle of an appropriate colour over the jar while concentrating on imbuing the ginger with your intentions. With ginger tea, a spell, and me combining into sacred three to call upon the spirit realm that magic powers do not roam, but triple in intensity to manifest my destiny. Also, we've got ginseng here, page 119, 118 and 119. This mystical plant has been around for thousands of years. The phrase money talks applies mightily to ginseng. Is it ginseng or ginseng? Because it looks like ginseng, but I'm sure it's ginseng. 111 on the time. Why has my thing disconnected? Come on, darling. Come on. This mystical plant has been around for thousands of years. The phrase money talks applies mightily to ginseng, such is its demand, especially in China, where it has been long revered for its medicinal properties. However, at a growth rate that provides harvestable roots in about 7 years, and the longer they grow, the more valuable they become. Korean ginseng is not a quick-to-market product. As such, American ginseng, which grows more quickly, is threatened due to overharvesting. Magical properties. Ginseng traditionally promotes longevity, health, beauty, and vitality. It is also said to stimulate lust and sexual prowess due to this root's sometimes quite human-like shape. Suggested use. Include ginseng root in all your love charms for satisfactory results. Burn ginseng to remove evil elements from a home. Create a protective spray. Soak root in water for 3 days, then place the bowl of water under the moon's energizing light for 1 night. The full moon is best. Transfer the water to a spray bottle and use it to clean your home. Spritz your altar to purify it, or spritz yourself for its protective charms. Keep the spritz away from your face. As ginseng root grows long and deep, its age enhances charm. I call on ginseng's mystic law to keep me safe from harm. That long this life of mine may be, its memories to warm. Okay, the next page is hibiscus. I don't know why I don't normally feel guided to keep flicking, but I just felt guided. So we've just here, hibiscus, planet Venus, daily correspondence Friday, element water, zodiac sign Scorpio, energy feminine. A part of the mallow family, hibiscus speaks of delicate beauty. It's associated with moon magic and feminine energies. Something's coming through. I make, like for myself, when I'm on my moon cycle, teas, hibiscus, red raspberry leaf, nettle, mix that together. I only do 1 teaspoon of nettle, 2 teaspoons of red raspberry leaf, and half a handful of hibiscus petals, flowers rather, in a tea bag, and just soak that, or you can put it into a pot. Something's coming through about that. Hormone balancing herbs, maybe making some teas. Yoni steaming for the ladies. Just things to really help balance your hormones, clear, cleanse. And enhance sensuality. Hibiscus is usually the go-to herb for spells of lust, love, beauty, and marriage. It can also be used for divination and dream magic as a balm to soothe tired spirits. Suggested use: float hibiscus flowers lavender blossoms and rosebuds in a ritual bath for a healthy dose of self-love. Or place the same combination of blossoms in a large bowl filled with water when scrying, especially when divining love and the identity of your true love. Hibiscus makes a lovely fruity tea that can offer a respite of calm in a harried day, allowing you to refresh and recharge. A facial steam with hibiscus flowers will enhance your natural beauty. These flowers, bold unfurl, unfold their beauty to behold. Their leaves for tea reveal to me love's future as it's told. Some of you guys could be getting married. I'm being guided to read this next one, which is Ivy. But I'm like, really? They're like, really? Energy feminine, zodiac sign Capricorn, planetary companion Saturn. Daily correspondence Saturday, element water, page 121. A common component in a wedding bouquet, ivy is a plant of fidelity and marriage, and its spirit is one of tenaciousness. But its charming good luck is not limited to those about to be married. When planted in your garden, ivy's dogged growth will offer protection from ill and disaster and teach us lessons of perseverance. Magical properties. Ivy offers protection, speeds healing, fosters faithfulness, and it's frequently used in love and fertility spells and charms. It can enhance natural intuition or perhaps bring it into focus if you're unaware of this gift. Early Saxons brewed ivy leaves into ale to clarify and strengthen the brew. Do not try this at home. Perhaps due to its role as the crown material for Dionysus, the Greek god of wine. Wearing a crown of ivy is said to keep one from drunkenness. Suggested use: adorn wedding flowers with ivy to bless the couple with a long, faithful union. Grow ivy outside your door for protection. Tie sprigs of ivy around wine glasses at your next party. You never know until you try and get the conversation started. Encircle a white candle on your altar with ivy, gaze into the candle's flame and open your mind to the messages of the universe. With ivy crown and silken gown and veil of pure intent, my pledge today will never stray beyond our covenant. Guys, I'm on 7 days no coffee again and I'm clocking. Oh. Have some watermelon juice after this. Breathe through it. The High Priestess, number 2. Trust in your intuition. Careful reflection before taking action. Insights that come through meditation. I'm going to leave it there. If this didn't resonate, like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you guys soon. Sending so much love.